Kira and Kikki went to the forest.
Hi, Kira.
Hi, Kikki.
It was a bright, sunny morning. The tiny forest sparkled with golden light. Birds were singing, butterflies were dancing, and the trees swayed gently in the breeze.
Let's collect colorful leaves,
said Kira happily. Stay close, Kikki reminded her. But while chasing a beautiful blue butterfly, Kira wandered a little too far. She looked around. The trees all looked the same. The path was gone.
Oh no! Kikki! Kikki!
Kira called softly. There was no answer. Oh no! Kira is lost in the tiny forest. Meanwhile, Kikki turned around with a bunch of red flowers.
Kira? Where are you?
She didn't see Kira. She felt worried, but she remembered what their teacher once said.
When you feel scared, stop, breathe, and think.
Kikki closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and listened carefully. She heard something, very faint.
Kikki! Kikki!
It was Kira's voice. Just then, a wise little parrot sitting on a branch said,
I saw your friend near the big mango tree.
Thank you so much, dear parrot,
said Kikki politely. She followed the sound, step by step, carefully remembering the path. Under the big mango tree, Kira was sitting quietly. She was scared, but she remembered something too.
If you are lost, stay in one place.
So she didn't run. She waited. Suddenly,
Kira! Kikki!
They ran toward each other and hugged tightly.
I was so scared,
said Kira.
I was too, but we were brave,
said Kikki. Friends walked back home holding hands, promising never to wander off alone again. And the tiny forest smiled in the sunshine. Moral of the story: stay close to your friends. Don't panic if you're lost. Stop, think, and stay where you are. Helping each other makes us strong. So friends, we'll be back with another story. Until then, bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our channel, Kira and Kikki.
Hi Kira. Good morning Kikki. Good morning. I'll tell you a story. It's a story my mother told me last night. What is the story about, Kikki? Well, it's a story about a clever crow. Oh, then tell it quickly. Finish it before we reach school. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a crow. It was a hot afternoon under the blazing sun. Because of the heat, the crow became very thirsty. So the crow flew around searching for water. And then, after flying for a long time, the crow reached a distant village. It was a beautiful village with houses and trees all around. While flying, the crow noticed a pot lying under a tree. The crow flew down and landed near the pot. but there was only a little water at the bottom of the pot. So the crow could not reach the water with its beak. The crow felt sad. The crow tried to tip the pot over to drink the water, but it didn't have enough strength to turn the pot. The crow became very tired. That's when an idea came to the crow's mind. The crow began dropping the stones nearby into the pot. As more and more stones filled the pot, the water slowly rose upward. Soon, the water came up to the top of the pot within reach of the crow's beak. The crow happily drank the water. After drinking, the crow noticed something shining inside the pot. When it looked closely, it saw something sparkling. It was a diamond ring. The clever crow picked up the diamond ring in its beak and flew away. The moral of the story, as my mother told me, is this: where there is a will, there is a way.
Hi Kikki. Good morning, Kira. Today I'll tell a story, okay? Oh, that's nice. Yes, yesterday I asked my grandfather to tell me a story. What story is it, Kira? Well, it's the story of a deer named Dino and a crow named Kalu. Wow, that sounds exciting. That's the story I'm going to tell you. Yes. In a peaceful forest lived a crow named Kalu and a deer named Dino. They were very good friends. Every day they used to meet near a small pond at the foot of a tree. As usual, Kalu and Dino came near the pond. Kalu would normally sit on the top of the tree and observe everything around before coming down to Dino. When Kalu the crow reached Dino the deer, he greeted him with a good morning. Both of them were very happy. Suddenly, Kalu sensed danger. He suspected that something was hiding among the bushes. When he looked carefully, he saw hunters with a net. Kalu quickly flapped his wings, cried out loudly, and made noises to warn Dino. As soon as Dino realized the danger and tried to escape, he got caught in the hunter's net. Poor Dino! Kalu the crow felt very sad. But Kalu quickly came up with a clever plan to save Dino. Kalu flew to the net in which Dino was trapped and began pecking and breaking the knots of the net. Before the hunters could reach them, Kalu broke the net. Dino escaped from the net and ran away. Soon, Dino the deer and Kalu the crow met again. Dino thanked Kalu for saving him from the hunter's trap. The moral of the story, as my grandfather told me, is this: true friendship means helping each other.
Kira, do you know who the king of the jungle is? Of course, the lion. Then have you ever heard about a crow who tricked the king of the jungle?
No, I haven't heard that story yet.
Then I'll tell you a story. The story of a crow who fooled the lion.
Wow, that sounds great! Super!
Then listen carefully. It was a magnificent forest. The beauty of the forest was enhanced by thick, dense trees. It was almost evening. All the animals in the forest were getting ready to return to their shelters. The king of the jungle, the lion, was lying on top of a huge rock. The lion's mane was shining brightly in the rays of the setting sun. The lion was terribly hungry and very restless. Rubbing his paws together, he kept thinking, "I must eat something." At that moment, a crow was sitting on a tree branch. The crow flew down from the branch to drink some water. But unfortunately, it landed right into the paws of the hungry lion. The lion caught the crow. The crow tried to escape from the lion's grip, but it was useless. The crow realized that the lion was about to eat it. So the crow decided to use a clever trick. The crow started talking to the lion. It asked what the lion would do if humans attacked the forest while it was eating the crow. The crow said that if humans came, the lion would be the first to be killed. The crow then asked who would watch from the tree branches and warn the king of the jungle if humans planned an attack if all the crows were killed and eaten. The lion felt that the crow's words made sense. Without realizing it, the lion loosened his grip a little. Seizing this chance, the crow picked up small stones and dropped them onto the tips of the lion's fingertips. When the stones hit the sensitive fingertips, the lion opened his paw completely. Taking advantage of that moment, the crow flew up into the sky. Only then did the lion realize that he had been tricked. Even in his hunger, the lion could not control his anger and roared loudly. But by then, the crow had already flown far away. Thus, by using its intelligence, the crow escaped from the lion's clutches.
Awesome! Such a super story!
The moral of the story is, strength may rule the land, but wisdom rules freedom.
So friends, we'll be back again with another story. Until then, bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe and share.
Bye-bye.